Hey, Cortavius here. It's Summon Rush time. I'm pulling shards on both accounts. We're going to go get ourselves some fragments here. I guess for the main, I will pick the one champ that I don't have on that list. For the epics, it really doesn't matter. I've got +4s of everybody there. So we are going to pull 6 sacreds and 2 voids. Yeah, I'm not expecting much here. I did think long and hard about how many shards I want to pull. Hoscroll, I've seen him used in Cursed City. So that's 3 epics. Fat Man, excellent epic actually. I've got him built out on the main account. He's got decreased defense on the A1 with a chance to land. He brings HP burns and poisons on his A2. He's got an ally attack with increased crit rate and crit damage on the A3 with all allies except himself. And he does this weird reflect damage thing on his passive, which really doesn't seem to impact me much, but definitely an excellent epic.
Hey, before we go on, click the link in the description right now and you can get the great legendary poisoner, Narma, along with 3 epics. You get Anax, Mausoleum Mage, and the best epic in the game, Uugo, as you progress. All you have to do is follow 4 steps. Step 1, log out Play and Play on the PC and uninstall. Step 2, click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Step 3, launch raid, complete the tutorial. And step 4, go to your inbox, Narma's there waiting. These 4 free champions will give you an insane head start in raid, so click on that link before it expires.
That may be all we see. Oh, we got gold. What do we get? What do we get? Astralis. Man, I've had really good luck on this account with pulling gold when I probably shouldn't statistically. But I'd say the quality of what I'm pulling. So Astralis I have. I've never built her. She has a fun aspect to her. And I guess some practical uses. But her big claim to fame is, well, a couple, I guess. She can exchange AP levels with the target. So she runs up to them, you know, can't be a boss. So we're talking PvP here. Or I guess a PvE wave enemy. But not much excitement there. But in PvP, she can walk up, steal the HP with that target, and, you know, leave them with, if she's on very little HP, she can leave them with very little HP instead. Gets an extra turn, and then she can pretty much just kill that target. So she can take somebody out pretty easily. And the other thing she can do is she puts a bomb debuff on there for 2 turns, and it can't be resisted. So problem with bombs is you got to get accuracy and attack. Well, she can put a whole lot of attack in her bombs because she doesn't have to build the accuracy. So, and then if you get what you can do is bring her in. She lands the irresistible bombs, and then you bring in somebody like, I'm blanking on his name, but somebody with debuff extension or spreading. They can spread the debuffs. That doesn't take accuracy either. So you can put bombs on all the enemies with no accuracy with her and a debuff spreader, like Ovelis. So it's an interesting strat. And in a stone skin world, you know, that can be helpful, but, you know, they can be block debuff, they can be cleansed. So it's a fun strat. It takes people by surprise if they don't know what you're doing. Can win battles, and she's got a speed in arena battles at 28%. So she's not useless. She can be used, but really, and maybe in Faction Wars Hard, she's got some benefit. So just stepping back, why am I pulling shards in the first place? I am trying to go get, I was thinking I was just going to get the 5 fragments out of Summon Rush, and I was going to just do that and then get the 15 out of the Champ Chase because there's 2 times voids next weekend. But then I saw the point values, 2,000 for the 5 fragments and 3,200 for 10 more fragments. So for 50% more shard cost, you're getting another 10 fragments. I mean, that's a great value. I mean, honestly, if the 5 fragments would have been 3,200, it wouldn't have surprised me. And if the extra 10 had been at 5,000, wouldn't have surprised me. So I looked at that and said, well, I'm going to go get them. And either I will turn those into skipping some event later, or I don't have mods, so I can get mod fragments out of that. So one of my viewers was like, how come nobody ever talks about mod? I mean, it's a good point, really good point. So yeah, I mean, this is a chance to get some fragments at a cheaper cost, and hopefully I don't miss an event, and then I can actually get a few mod frags maybe. I mean, everything else in this game is RNG, you may get nothing. So, all right, where are we at? We are at 2,000 points That means I pulled 4 sacreds. That sounds about right. So we got gold out of 4. That's pretty good. It's just not really gold that I need. But I guess you can't complain. I don't know. I should check faction guardians too. Back to back. It is back to back. Holy crap. What did I just say? I'm getting incredible rates, but quality, dang. Like Kaimar's my most wanted. I did put somebody in the progressive, right? So we get Bad Al. Bad Al, once again, he used to be amazing. Bad Al used to be, OG champ, fantastic. He's definitely power crept. I mean, I've never even built the Bad Al I have now. I got him very late, so I didn't have him when I was progressing. But he's got some cool skills. So allies inflict 20% more damage against targets under poison. Problem is, poison's really been made useless in a lot of places in the game. And hard mode dungeons really took poison out of some places it's used. So, and I guess it still can be used in dragons, but you got champs like who can just solo the dragon hard 10. So what do you need Bad Al for anymore? But he can bring increased damage, removes all debuffs from all allies, so a full cleanse for the team, and then places 2 continuous heals and puts 2 poisons on all enemies. That's a really good A2. Really useful. Cleanse the team, healed, put damage on the enemies. So that's a really good skill. An AoE on the A1, heals himself by the part of the damage inflicted. So yeah, he's got a good kit. Crit rate in all battles. I think that's not really that helpful because you probably build people for crit rate. So, he's a good champ. I've never even built him on the main. So if I go to the Faction Guardians, what did we just pull? So in Dark Elves Faction Guardians, I already had double Astrolith here. So I got my 3rd Astrolith now. I'm not really sure what I do with that. I guess I could empower an Astrolith, but that's not too exciting. I'll probably just wait to get a 4th. And then that was Dark Elves, and then Undead. Well, that's my 3rd Bad Al, so I didn't even get Faction Guardians out of that. But back-to-back gold, once again, incredible rates. Put it on the thumbnail. My odds are incredible, but...
Of course!
Man, those are 2 champs I haven't even built yet. All right, let's get 3 to back, and let's pull Kaimar with the last one here. Give me Kaimar, 3 back-to-back. All right, epic. We knew that was coming. 2 gold out of 6, though. Man, if that had been the free-to-play, which is coming next, now the free-to-play is probably going to get skunked. If the free-to-play had pulled Astrolith, I still don't know if I use her on the free-to-play, but I take Bad Al on the free-to-play. All right, 2 gold. Boy, Senna and Siphi. 2 great choices there. I'd love Senna or Siphi. I don't have either one on the main. Siphi would make my Sand Devils team 100% because it does have a chance not to land the sleep. She's great in arena, PvP. I have Rhodos, so I'd have the couple. Senna's incredible for Chimera, probably Hydra too. She really speeds up teams. Her speed boosting's great. And Raka's actually a really good champ too. She's not the same as these 2, but she's a good champ. So I think I'm going to go Senna. Yeah, I'm going to try her. These 2, I got +4s of both, so. All right, we're only pulling 2 of them anyway, so I probably spent more time thinking about a legendary I'm not going to get. But rare, Conus, give me my other rare. All right, 2 rares. That's about what we should have expected. All right, so that's the main. I'm going to do the free-to-play now and see what we get there. Let's just confirm we got our fragments. Okay, so hold on. Let's grab that, and that should put me at 50%. All right, I'm halfway through the fusion on the main. Let's go pull up the free-to-play and pull the shards there. All right, on the free-to-play here, some good choices here for the free-to-play. I'd actually like Glykehead of the Meltwater. I think he's got an interesting kit with the increased attack, perfect veil, increased accuracy, increased defense, and if he does revive, it's an AoE with a 40% HP, 25% turn meter. It's an interesting kit. I like his kit, but I've already beaten that faction, so that makes him less valuable for me. So Demon Spawn, I don't have a reviver at all. Brave of the Slither is interesting. She brings a single ally revival, but 100% HP, 50% turn meter, and fully resets their skills on a 4-turn cooldown. Love that to be 3 turns, be them faster since it's only single target, but she's bringing them back with full cooldown of their skills. So that's pretty tempting. But I still think I'd take Duchess over her because she's using AoE 70%. No turn meter, no skill cooldowns, but she does put Veil to protect them and gives them heals. So probably, I'd be tempted to take the Prava, but my odds of pulling gold and getting a non-void two times are low anyway. So I don't have Rector Drath on this account. So that's an easy one to pick. I've got the other two already. So I guess I will go with that. We are going to do 6 sacreds on this one, and then we'll pull the 2 voids as well. All right. 6 sacreds. Man, I'd love to see gold in this account.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, we got gold right off the bat. Holy crap. Wither the Crown. All right. I will take that. So I've been saying my pulls have been great rates, but just kind of crap champs. Yeah, Wither the Crown. I mean, there's definitely better legendaries I could pull, but she's pretty useful. And I don't have her on the account. So she brings an AoE attack with a leech and a continuous heal. So you get some really good healing off the A1 between the heal and the ability to heal yourself through the leech. She puts an increased defense, increases the duration of the continuous heal, then activates it. So she's got a heal on the A2 with an increased defense, and then she's got a full cleanse on her A3 and more heals with 30% of her HP, and you can stack her with some really nice HP. And then a passive where she puts more healing on the champ with the lowest HP. So resistance in all battles by 50. So I mean, she's not really a damage dealer if she's got the A1 AoE. So I guess you could put her in a control, set, whether that's a stun set or you could use her in a provoke or, curse set if you needed to. But I'd probably just have her more in a regen type set just to keep her alive. But she's really good to keep the team alive. So I used her in Amius in Curse City with my main still on certain rotations. So that's a pretty good, and it's Demon Spawn, which is a faction that sucks for me. So I didn't get my Reviver, but Wither can help keep the team alive. So she definitely would get built for that faction for me. So man, 1 shard, 1 gold. I will take that. All right, give me my 5 epics. Vala, not even worth talking about. I would like it to get the Rector Drath, so I got a better chance of getting Rector Drath. I'd actually take that. You're not Rector Drath. Come on, 3 more chances. I'm actually hoping for Rector Drath. Who knew? Yeah, Yellow Gurna. Not that exciting to me. So, what do we got? Give me my Rector Drath. Come on. I got to have a good chance of Rector Drath by now, right? All right, Tronoro. Man, I'm not talking about these epics because they're really not that exciting to me. Last chance. It's epic again. And all those shards, we don't get a Rector Drath. Huh. Decrease attack, fills the turn meter, puts increased speed up. She's got a revive. I have Elva in this faction, though, so wearing on in this faction with Elva existing kind of makes her pretty useless to me. All right, we do need the 2 voids, and then I will check on how I'm doing. I'll take Siphi on the free-to-play, because this account's still progressing. I mean, Sen is probably the better choice, but man, Siphi would be great on this account. And I don't have a Godseeker, so that's pretty easy. So, man, I'd love to see Purple walk out on this one. But I'm probably going to get my 2 rares, but if I could strike the odds, Harrier is not worth talking about. Talk to Ash. All right, we got our 2 rares. Another Painkeeper. Who knows? I might use another Painkeeper on this account. So that was it for this one, right? Did we finish? Did I pull all the shards I was supposed to? We got our fragments. All right. So this account is also at the... Oops, sorry, wrong one. So I'm at 50%. So I'm halfway through the fusion on both accounts. We pulled a bunch of gold in this video for, man, that's incredible rates. So... boy, I hope your pulls were good. Let me know if you got good stuff. Let me know if you didn't. Free to play is pretty happy. The main's like, all right, good rates, but on quality. So have a great day. Thanks for watching.